We are back again, Voice of Demulla, Barbara Wanja. Na siku ya leo guys, we have a very special episode where we are featuring our very own director. Mdosi wetu yuko hapa siku ya leo. Atuelezee hii kampuni imetoka wapi. What is the success story of this company? And maybe tutaanza na, let him introduce himself. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Kindly introduce yourself.
I'm Kelvin Keloti.
Yes.
Managing Director, Demulla.
You are most welcome. Thank you for creating time today to be here.
Welcome.
Pengine utuelezee kwa kifupi tu, Demulla ilianza lini?
Demulla ilianza 2017.
2017.
Around the time the company was officially registered. But officially we started operation in around 2022.
2022.
Yes.
All right. Maybe make us understand, when you look back at the early days of Demulla, what was the biggest challenge you faced? Kama venye umetuambia, ulianza 2017, but officially, ilianza 2022. What challenge did you face there?
Okay.
Ika cause the delay?
At that time, the main challenge that we had is the automation.
Okay.
Because you know, we are a fintech company.
Okay.
That gives loan to micro, small and medium traders.
Yeah.
So initially when we started, majority of our operation was technically manual.
Yeah, true.
So for you to build a platform that can be able to automate all the process was a very big challenge for us. And that's why you can see between the period of registration, which was 2017 and 2022, it took us around 5 years.
5 years.
To come up with the necessary platform that can be able to automate the entire process of a client requesting for loan and receiving loan and other things. So the main challenge when we started was the setting up of automations.
Okay.
Automation of necessary process.
How did you overcome this?
First of all, we searched for a platform that can be able to serve our client better. At that time, we did not have the capability to build our own platform.
Yeah, true.
So we had to look for partners who with the equivalent knowledge and automation. So we acquired or released our first LMS system in 2022.
2022.
And once we did that, we managed to reduce a lot of our process, especially when it comes to TAT.
Okay.
Because at that time, a new client, it will take us 2 or 3 days to disburse loan for a new client.
Oh, yeah, it will take some time.
Yes, and for repeat customer, it will take him 1 or 2 days for him to be served. Okay. But through automation, we managed to reduce for repeat customer from a period of 2 days to instant.
Oh, wow.
So once we fully onboarded the LMS, we were able to disburse. Once a customer clears, we could be able to reapply immediately without any process.
And also that gave you the ability to serve many customers.
Exactly.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So what do you think has been the key factor behind Demulla's growth and success over the years?
The key factor for us is the people.
Okay.
Or our human resource strategy.
Yeah.
For us, we believe in nurturing talent, equipping them with the necessary skills, and instilling the necessary mentality and culture inside them.
All right.
Since inception, we have always believed that any person with the right mentality can be trained. And the industry we exist on, we are operating on, is an industry that requires continuous learning.
Yeah,
so this kind of talent that we focus on in terms of our human resource strategy was very key, especially for us when we started, and still key even for us right now.
Okay. Unajua ukideal na watu they say ukideal na grown-ups, it's very difficult to teach them something new. You've talked about culture.
Yes.
How do you make sure that these people that you're training, as in they have adapted to the culture and they are working with you in the same direction, supporting your vision?
Culture is a way of life. So you have to incorporate it in every activity.
Yeah, true.
So the more you incorporate it, the more you talk about it, the more you live according to it, especially as leaders.
All right.
It trickles down to everybody else, including the team. Yes.
Very true. Now, you being a leader, I know Demulla is not the only company that is financing other people. What is your plan for you to outstand the other companies?
For us what will set us apart from every other company for us is how we manage our customer experience, because right now we have several companies
Very true.
that offer what we offer. So for us, key to our success right now and in future, in general terms, is one is customer experience. And for us, customer experience not only the experience that our external customer have, but also experience that our internal customer enjoy.
Very true.
So we are hoping to align the internal customer experience, how different departments communicate with each other, relate to each other, how different level of organization communicate and work and collaborate.
True.
And how generally we solve customer needs and we handle the customer journey from end to end, and how we optimize every touch point. That will be key in terms of setting us apart from the rest.
Yes. Okay, can you share a defining moment or a milestone that made you realize Demulla was truly making an impact?
There was a time, I think last year, we were migrating from one system to another one, and during that time we had how do I put it? We had our services were not going through. Let me put it that way. And at that time, the calls that we received, or the amount of calls that we're receiving from different directions,
True.
It made us realize how much impact we have.
You have in the society.
Customers,
True.
among the community that we operated. Because during that short time that our services were down, I think a lot of business had, were impacted negatively. And just looking at that scenario, it has made us realize that we need to do more.
We need to
not only to ensure that our services reach areas that you have not reached, but also ensure that there's nothing that will be able to interrupt that services, just because based on how many people actually depend on it to ensure that they run various activity, especially their businesses.
Make us understand how many branches does Demulla have?
Currently, we have 54 branches.
54 branches, wow.
Distributed in Western, Nyanza, South Rift, North Rift, and let me call it the lower part of Nyanza. So both Nyanza, both upper part and the lower part.
Okay. Yes. I believe Demulla has gone inside, it has spread its wings mpaka mashinani kule ndani. Yes. How do you deal with these people who don't understand either English or Kiswahili?
We have tried to incorporate various language in our services.
Okay.
Example, right now in our CX department, I think we have a representative who can be able to communicate using the
native language
in those areas. And also the teams the branches that you have opened, we have deliberately tried to hire the locals who can be able who understand the people that we are serving, and who can also be able to communicate with those people.
Okay, as Africans, we believe more in people who speak the same language,
of course,
like we do. So I think that's a milestone.
Yes.
So how can you describe the culture here at Demulla?
Demulla culture can be defined by our core values. That is accountability, teamwork, integrity, discipline, innovation, honesty, and integrity. So those core values is what technically defines Demulla as a culture.
And how has it contributed to the company's achievement?
It has contributed immensely because, as I said earlier, culture is what defines who you are.
Yeah, true.
Example, one of our core values is accountability. And one of our cultural statement and accountability is we expect every person to be able to set expectation, follow up on the expectation, and react react to the outcome.
Yeah.
So such kind of a culture has enabled us to properly manage our objectives, our goals, and whatever we have set our mind on. Other culture like discipline has enabled us to remain consistent even when things are not working, because we are in an environment where right now performance can be up, another time performance can be down. Right now you can be very motivated. Sometimes you cannot be motivated. So what can keep you going is the discipline you have in terms of achieving what you have set your mind in. And a culture of innovation has enabled us to continuously upgrade our services, come up with the new ways of doing things, whether in terms of procedures, in terms of execution and other things.
Last but not least, what lesson have you learned as a leader that has shaped the direction of the company?
One lesson that I've learned, and it's something that I've picked throughout, and one of the lessons that I'll continue utilizing overall is what got you here will not take you there.
Very true.
And that statement alone tells you that as a company we need to continuously evolve.
Yeah, true.
For us to achieve our vision.
Yeah.
Because if you stick to what you're used to, it may not get you to where you want to be.
You want to be. Very true.
Because where you want to be might require different type of thinking, different type of skills, different type of doing things. So you have to continuously evolve and adapt to your new situations and new challenges.
Yeah, very true. Okay, just to finish up, tell us one fun fact about you. Just one.
One fact.
One fact. It must be a fun fact about you that people don't know.
I know how to swim.
You know how to swim.
But I don't swim like normal people.
How do you swim? All right.
I walk along the pool.
You walk along the pool. That is a special one. Anyway, guys, asanteni sana. We have come to the end of our episode. Until next time, goodbye.